Alrighty, this is a video for students who prefer to hear the verbal explanation of the syllabus. If you're like me, you're more of a visual learner, and sometimes it's just easier to actually watch an instructor explain things. So I'm going to walk through the syllabus just like I would in person. And if you have questions, just go ahead and email me or comment on this video. You all are in Fit and Well for Life section 31, meaning you meet in person on Mondays for about an hour, and the rest of your work is done virtually online, which is what I think is one of the best formats because we get to engage. When you have questions, you can actually talk to me, you get to work with other students, but then you have the independence of doing the work on your own time throughout the rest of the week. So for me, I think that's a great thing. And if you manage your time well, I think that you'll enjoy it also. The course covers how to be healthy over a lifetime. So no matter what age you are or what you're focused on, you want to go into it feeling good and feeling happy. So every topic we cover this semester is geared towards that. Some examples of things we talk about are nutrition, we talk about cardiovascular fitness, we talk about muscular fitness, and all these other components that go into those things. This is a 2-credit course. This is also a lecture-based course, so you will be using a textbook, and we will have assignments like quizzes, lab assignments, Flipgrid videos. If you were to take the 1-credit in-person PE classes, those are really much more just attendance-based, performance-based classes. So this one's a little different. I will give you one quick tip. In general, if people turn in their work in this class and give a good effort, they tend to do well. And if you are struggling or if you're going through stuff, because I know right now this is a crazy year, a lot of people are working a lot of people are dealing with sickness or things going on at home, the best thing you can do in this class is to reach out early and let me know how I can help, because if I understand that something's happening, then I can work with you to get you through the class. But if I have no idea, then it's hard for me to do much. So reach out if you need it. All right, let's get to some of the basic details. If you ever need to get in touch with me, I prefer email. I get back to that pretty quickly. And also right now with kind of different schedules on campus, it's best to set up a meeting time with me if you want to meet in person through email first. I'm also available on phone. You can reach me. My office extension is 3506, and I am typically in the office from 9 to 3, Monday through Wednesday. So that's a great time to give me a call if you want to chat. My office is located in the E building, office number 103. If you are familiar with the science wing or Patton Hall, I'm in the corner of that building. You will need a textbook for this class. You're going to need the 15th edition of Lifetime Physical Fitness and Wellness, a personalized program. It's by Hoger, and you can get it in the bookstore. You can also get it online. I do not mind if you get the ebook version. I do have people ask me occasionally if you can use the 14th edition, and my answer is you can, but you must know that I follow along with the 15th edition. Some of the quiz questions come directly from the 15th edition, which is the most up-to-date. So you have to be aware that there might be some discrepancies between the two books. The other thing I ask of you is that you have access to a camera on your phone or your computer so you can do these videos. And also you do need a reliable source of internet throughout the entire semester. I know that that's not always easy if you live in a rural area. I used to live out in the woods and it was sometimes dicey with the internet, but you need to reach out if you're having issues, and you really need to, especially this semester, plan to have good internet the whole time. Okay, your grade for this semester is broken down into 5 parts: attendance, workout logs, quizzes, labs and Flipgrids, and a final reflection. Your attendance is worth 10% of your overall grade. I take attendance at the beginning of every single class. We have 16 sessions total, and I give you the opportunity to make up one missed class. Also, this semester, you will be keeping workout logs and working out independently on your own. These logs are worth 30% of your overall grade. I collect them at midterm and at the final part of the semester, and I have specific instructions on how to do these. That's another video, but they are very important and they directly impact your overall grade, so please take them seriously. Next up are your quizzes. These also make up 30% of your overall grade. You will take them weekly. There are 10 questions. You can take the quizzes twice. At the end of the semester, I drop 2 of your lowest quiz grades. So a lot of times, for example, people might just miss one week, you forgot, or you have something that came up. If you miss a quiz, that counts as one of your dropped quiz grades. If you really just do bad on one, that could be one of your dropped quiz grades. So there's some wiggle room there in the quizzes. We do not take finals or midterms in this class. The point is that you should be reading the chapter each week and then finishing by taking the quiz. So the quizzes only cover the chapter that we're covering that week. I do not accept any quiz grades late. Once you miss the window, you miss it, but I do, like I said, drop 2 of them at the end. You will do 5 labs and 5 Flipgrids this semester. The combination of the 2 is 20% of your overall grade. These are more application-based assignments, so they're going to help you think through what you're actually learning. So in Flipgrids, like I said, we're going to have prompts, and then you're going to respond in a video. And the labs typically are activities from your textbook that will get you thinking through what we're learning. Finally, one of the last things you'll do at the end of the semester is write a 1-page final reflection where you review everything you learned in the year and kind of look back and see how you did and how you want to move forward. And it is worth 10% of your overall grade. I will say at the end, when people are kind of on the edge, whether they're doing good or not good, or an A or a B, if you finish that up and you do well, typically that helps people get a boost a little bit. In terms of grading, I follow my syllabus very carefully, and I also follow the school grading policies. But I do want to mention that health and fitness is a personal journey. It could be you're working on something very specific to you, and I want you to know that you're not being graded on whether you're the fastest person in the class or whether you're losing tons of weight or something like that. You're getting graded on whether you're learning and you're trying and you're investing your time in this class. I'm going to say a little bit about late work. Usually I'm really strict about this because a big part of life, I think, is learning to make sure you can manage your time to get things done on time. But obviously the semester and this year has been kind of crazy. So I think that everyone deserves flexibility and grace. So my policy is I need you to reach out and let me know if you need help. Or like I said, if there's something going on that's really causing you to have problems with class, then we can come up with a plan to figure out how you can get things turned in on time. But typically I don't accept late work. And if you don't reach out, if you don't say anything and try and turn in work later, I'm going to say no. It's just, you can't just come back at the very end and say, hey, I'm going to turn everything in. Here it is. It just doesn't work like that. So I am ready to be flexible, but also accountable. Finally, at the end of the syllabus, there's a list of college-wide policies that I think are really important. It's worth spending some time clicking on them and reading through them. One that is very important is disability services. If you need any sort of accommodations, for example, longer testing time, although our quizzes aren't timed, but if you need something in particular, reach out to disability services and then connect with me and we can create a plan. And the other important one to note too would be the withdrawal policy. So if at any time this semester you feel like you need to withdraw from the course, you have to initiate that as a student, and then I will work with you to figure it out. All right, that's it. If you have questions on the syllabus, email me and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can.